successfully traded in August. Hello. This thing has reception like a brick. Thanks.
Hello, I'm Madeline, and we are Planetary Exploration Technologies Incorporated. These are my teammates, Josiah, Owen, and Ryan, and we've been contracted to build a base on Mars. The base was built by us and planted on Mars, and the rest of the parts of the base were flown up by a rocket and dropped on the planet. We had to build a rover to find, grab, and connect them to the base. My teammates will be discussing more about the design of the robots.
Yes. This infrared tower is placed directly behind the base so that the rover can home in on it.
This rover here has been built with a chassis, independent of the brick, and also a solar panel that unfortunately has not been able to work yet. We have an ultrasonic sensor for seeing the command module, a color sensor for seeing colors on the board. We have an IR seeker so that we can find the IR tower that Ryan so nicely pointed out, and a camera that Josiah can explain about.
We use the camera to find the center of these modules. How it does it is it finds the pixels across how big the module is by looking at the pixels, and then it finds the mean of those pixels to find the center of the the module, to steer it.
This base has 4 touch sensors, all wired into a high-technic touch sensor multiplexer, a color sensor, and a touch sensor. These 4 touch sensors give values based on powers of 2. So if you add any of the 3 numbers and then subtract 15, you will get the number of the port you left out. 15 being the total of all 4 numbers.
Another interesting fact about this base is the fact that the entire thing rotates so that the modules only need to be coming in one direction so that they can connect to the 4 ports. We use 2 motors for that. One rotates the entire thing using gears, and the other has a small arm that will come out and stop the base when it is in the correct position.
And on that note, we'll show you our robots in action.
And so the camera is on and goes forward. It sees the module and it centers itself, preparing to pick it up. It has the module and it turns around using the IR seeker to find its way home.
You'll notice the batting is to prevent the signal from bouncing and reflecting.
It uses the color sensor to line follow and find the line. It puts it down and there. Unfortunately, it does not look from my perspective that the module has entirely connected. So however you can see the base spun, I am going to simply move this over and connect it. Alright, and the robot is ready to run again. By the way, I don't know if you can hear, but that highly annoying high-pitched whistling sound is the sound of an arm on the command module. Let's try to get another module. And the camera is ready, and
goes up.
Here we go. Looks like we've got the second module. Turns into IR. And it's getting ready to drop it. Looks like it's seen it, and it pushes it in.
And it connects.
And the robot is ready, and the base spins again. Whoops, there goes the IR. There goes the IR tower. We'll have to remember to move that back.